You too. What's going on, y'all? We back. It's your boy Yon, best that ever did it. We cooking up this MLB today for Thursday, August 24th, 2023. Please do me a free favor right now and leave a subscribe or a comment, like. It's free. Um, and yeah, let me know your picks in the comments, man. Let's try to hit the books together. We're going to kick it right off with the Nationals Yankees. Aaron Judge hit his 3-run homer. Everybody think the Yankees back after losing 9. A historically bad streak. They haven't lost 8 or more since 1995, man. Everybody think the Yankees back after that? What y'all think? You think the Yankees back after that 3-run homer? I don't. I'm a phone number. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. I ain't not gonna lie to you. Nationals is the best bad team in the league. They always a live underdog. You cannot sleep on the Nationals. Yes, they're not better than the Yankees when the Yankees is fully healthy. No, they're not better than the Yankees. They're not. But when you go look at things, man, Patrick Corbin coming in this one, 4.7 ERA. He's giving up, when he go against a little bit of like a good offense, he's gonna give up some runs, and his bullpen's been giving up runs for sure. 6 earned runs or 6 runs given up total against the Rockies, 10-6 loss. Then he pitched all right, and his offense backed him up 11-6 against the Mets. But he only gave up 1 run, and it was a 6-2 loss against the Phillies in the late innings. I think that was the game I backed them, and then they choked late. I think they hit a grand slam. But he's been pitching pretty serviceable, giving his team a chance to win. 3 runs, 4 runs, 1 run, 1 run. The worst game in his last 5 was that Colorado Rockies loss, especially since they weren't even at Colorado. But Michael King coming into here, man. He's really a bullpen arm. This is a bullpen game for these guys. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like a lower scoring game on this one. I just don't think we see that much scoring. It could be one of those late games where some late bullpens give it up. So I'll lean the first 5 under. But I like the Nationals on the run line and the first 5 under. But I'll lean under 9 for sure. Next game, we got Rockies-Rays. Peter Lambert. This dude is weak sauce. Weak sauce. His last game, he pitched a solid inning, a quality start. 7 innings pitched, 4 base hits, 1 run, 1 homer, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. So it's a good inning for him. Good outings for him, I mean. But before that, man, he just getting targeted. Even when he pitched 3 base hits, 1 run, they lost 5-4 to the Washington Nationals. I don't think he's anybody to back. He's coming up against a hot Rays lineup, man. The Rays already showed you what they could do last game. I think we get over this total. I like the over. This should be already basically at 9. It's at 8.5. I think this is like a 9-point game minimum. This is a bullpen game for these Rays. The Rays always have a high Sierra since after they was on that 20-game win streak. Shortly thereafter, they had the highest Sierra in baseball for their bullpen, so they're gonna give up runs in that bullpen, especially the bullpen arm. Sean Armstrong isn't stopping anybody. He's all right though; he's serviceable, but I think we get over this total fairly quick and often, man. This is the Rockies and the Rays. This is gonna be over 9. I don't know why this is at 8.5. I like Tampa Bay to win this one pretty dominantly and over. Next game. And I do like some hitter props on this one too. The Rays and Rockies, I like a Rosarena, man, to get a homer. I like a Rosarena to get a homer. Next game, we got Brian Bayo versus JP France. Bayo pitched a good, pretty solid game for his team last outing. Gave them the win against the dormant Yankees lineup. He gave up 1 run, but four strikeouts, one walk, 1 run. You couldn't pretty ask much for better for him. That's good numbers for him. Before that, he gave up 9 bases, 4 earned runs, and 4 and 2/3 innings, 2 homers to the Detroit Pistons, Detroit Tigers. You know what I'm talking about. 5 strikeouts for him. Before that, he did give his team a chance to win against the hot Kansas City Royals, the hot Seattle Mariners, and the hot ATL Braves, man. Yeah, he's given up at least 3, and he's given up at least 1 and 2 homers, man, against great lineups. He's going up against these guys today, and you seen what happened, man. The Astros just got swept not long ago, man. I think they fallen back a little bit. JP France is pretty good though for him. He's one of their better profit making pitchers. I'm not gonna lie to you. He goes deep into ball games. 7 innings, and those are all wins when he goes 7 innings. 6 innings, he did pitch pretty good. 2 home runs though, and that was just enough for them to lose 2-0. Their offense didn't back them up at all, but that was a hot Seattle Mariners lineup. You can't really blame them. Cleveland though, New York Angels, Texas Rangers was his best win, but that was a 1-point win. In a 7-point game. I think we get in this one. I think we get a fairly low score. I'm not gonna keep depending on the Boston Red Sox to put up 7 runs. I do know they're capable. Get out of here. I do know they're capable though. They're not gonna keep doing that on an every game basis though. This Red Sox lineup is not as good as everybody thinks they are right now. They are hot, yes they are, but I think that we return to their medium today. Astros have been kind of hitting a little bit less productive as of late. I think we get under this total with 2 ground ball pitchers. I'm gonna lean the under, and I'm gonna lean Astros, man. Honestly, with 2 pitchers that's pitching pretty good, giving their team a chance to win, I'm gonna lean with the home team with the better offense. To me, the Astros have a better lineup, and I'm gonna lean the Astros to get a revenge win, get back on track here, and I'm gonna lean the under. Next game, we got Dodgers Guardians. This is a continuation game from yesterday. 3-1, Dodgers is up. I think Dodgers take it all the way. Next game, we got Blue Jays Orioles. Jose Barrios versus Kyle Gibson. Barrios, you already know his story. He's gonna get hit every game. He's gonna give up runs every game. Even when he didn't give up runs, 5 and 2/3 innings, 1 base hit, no earned runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Pretty good game for him. He didn't give up no runs. 4 walks though, and he still lost. I don't believe in him. He's gonna give up runs 2 or 3 at least, and he's gonna depend on his defense to get him out of jams. And that's usually what he does, and he thinks his lineup is gonna keep getting him out of jams. Let's go to Kyle Gibson. What is going on? Hold on. My laptop is high. Golly. All right, let's go to Kyle Gibson, man. He just come off a good win against these weak cats, the Oakland A's. We're going to talk about the A's later on. But look at these wins, though, man. Coming into July, he did lose against these weak, New York Yankees. 4 runs given up in an 8-4 game. The game after that, 15-2. The game after that, 6-5. Against some good lineups, man, and those were some wins. Solid teams too. Tampa Bay Rays, a win. This Toronto Blue Jays lineup, a win, 4-2. New York Mets, 7-3. Hot Seattle teams, 9-2 loss. He's been winning games more often than not, or giving his team a run line chance at least to cover. You can't ask for a better veteran right now for this Baltimore Orioles. He's just getting the job done on all facets. Jose Barrios is not somebody I'm looking to back. I'm gonna back Baltimore all the way, money line. I'll even lay a little bit of juice on the run line. Baltimore money line / run line. I would say the under, but I think we see this get over the total. I'm not backing Barrios to keep getting lucky and keep getting bailed out. I think he gets patched up today, and they start to question him a little bit more as he goes 9-9 on the decision scale. Next game, we got Cubs Pirates. Justin Steele on the mound for Chicago, and we got an undecided pitcher for the Pirates. Pirates coming in after losing, trying to complete the sweep against those Cardinals. It wasn't happening. Justin Steele's last 5 games been all wins. 6 innings, 5 innings, 5 innings, 1/3, 6 innings, 6 innings, and he's given up 5 runs or less. 7 strikeouts, man, in his last 3. Two homers in his last 3 against some good lineups. I think he's just limiting. He's limiting damage though. Against these good lineups, he will give up runs though. But against a dormant lineup or a sort of dormant lineup like Kansas City or St. Louis, similar to Pittsburgh, I think he shines in those type of games, and he struggles a little bit more with the dynamic, explosive offenses. I think we get a Chicago win right here. It's nothing much more I could say about that. We don't know who's going for Pittsburgh, but if it is a bullpen game, I do not rely on Pittsburgh bullpen at all. Don't ever rely on Pittsburgh bullpen. If anything, I would lean to the over. Justin Steele is involved with a lot of overs. Sometimes his control can be off. But other than that, he's 14-3 out of 17 decisions, 2.8 ERA. You can't ask for a better nigga right now. I'm going to go with my boy Justin Steele to get the W against a better team. Let's go with the better lineup. I hope Candelario's playing. He's been playing most likely the last 2 weeks, damn near. So as long as Candelario in that lineup, I'm putting Cubs on the run line. Next game, we got Rangers Twins. Andrew Heaney versus Pablo Lopez. 8.5 total. Minnesota is the slight favorite after Rangers have just gotten swept. They've fallen off the cliff, looking pretty bad as of late. Texas still in the top of their division, but only slightly in front of Seattle and Houston, right on a bumper. Texas lost 6 in a row, man. Are they going to get back on track with Andrew Heaney on the mound? Let's see what Andrew Heaney's brought to the table his last 5 games. He's been coming out of the bullpen his last 2 games, as I think he might. I think against the San Francisco he did, but not against Milwaukee, my bad. But he's only been going, in his last 2 games, he went 5 innings combined. You know what I'm saying? Like, 9-8 loss last time out against these Milwaukee Brewers. Great lineup, great game. I remember that game. We faded Andrew Heaney. Before that, though, he was on a 4-game win streak against Houston. He pitched 5 innings, 4 base hits, 3 earned runs, 1 homer. 1 homer in his last 5 games. Chicago White Sox, he struck out 11 in a 2-0 win. Miami, he did win 6-0. Shut them boys down. That was a great game for him. That's the best game to me in his last 5. But against this Twins team, man, Twins have always been a good team, man. Like right about middle of the pack, like 3 games above 500, as you can see. But they've always been like just solid. You know, they're the best in their division. They just been solid to a certain standard, especially at home. Pablo Lopez has been like iffy, but his last 5 games, man, his last 4, this will be his 5th game. He's given up only 1 run in August and 25 innings. 27 strikeouts and 25 innings and 1 run given up. I'm backing Pablo Lopez all day. Rangers have lost 6. I'm not backing up Rangers with Andrew Heaney. Twins are the slight favorite for a reason. And I think we get over this total of 8.5. I think this should be a 9-point game. I think, like I said, this is why I'm kind of controversial right now. I'm going to take another ticket with the Rangers to win because, like I said, once I think a team has been bottled up for 6 games in a row, a great team like the Rangers, they're going to win this series. I think they dropped this first game, though, because it's Andrew Heaney. But I could see this Rangers winning this series all day long. They not finna keep losing 9 in a row. This isn't a team that's going to do that. Like I said, it's been hitting at a high clip. Once a good team's lost 3 in a row, got swept, or get swept twice in a row, you know they're going to come out swinging in this third series. Come on now. So we could be in an upset spot for the Twins, but I do lean Twins money line and the over. I think Rangers put up runs, and I think Twins put up runs. 2 good lineups, 2 serviceable pitchers, but that they usually give it up more often than not, at least 2 to 3 runs minimum. In the bullpens, I've been struggling for the Rangers of late, so I think we get late scores as well. I like the Rangers to get the series win, but I think they drop game 1, and they come back hot 2 games to finish off them, and then they go kill whoever they got next after these Twins too. Next game though, we got Ken Waterchuck versus Schultens on the Chicago White Sox. Schultens is terrible. Ken Waterchuck is terrible. He's lost. Let me see how much he lost. Since July 5th to August 24th, he's only won 2 games. He's only given his team a chance to win 2 games. 20 innings he went this month with 9 earned runs, 2 homers, and 8 walks, and 23 strikeouts. His offense isn't really backing him up. That's been really the tail of the tape. He's been pitching pretty serviceable, 4 earned runs or less in his last 5 or last 4. But you can't depend on this guy to get you a W, can you? Against even Chicago, man. Even Chicago. And you know how bad Chicago is, man. But this guy has been dating back since June as a terrible guy that's back. Like, I'm not backing this guy with a 10-foot pole. I'll take my Chicago White Sox all day long. And I know how bad my Chicago White Sox are. But they're still 50-77 and not 36-91. So I'm going to back my Chicago White Sox. Let's look how bad Schultens is, though. He's 1-6. 5 earned runs in his last game in 3 innings. 5 walks as well. Game before that, 3 walks, 3 earned runs. Game before that, 6 base hits, 3 earned runs, or 3 runs given up total. And that was a win for him against the Cleveland. He's been winning against Cleveland, but all these other teams he lost against his last 5 games. He's not really somebody I like backing, but he's a little bit more serviceable, more trustable than Ken Waterchuck, man. Waterchuck's on an ERA of 5.91. Schultens is 3.79. 7 games decided for Schultens, 9 games decided for Waterchuck. Not that much different in the sample size there. So I think we see a White Sox win. White Sox should be favorite for a reason. They're clearly the better lineup at home, and they pretty even on the pitching matchup. But I'll lean with home team with the better lineup. And they've been looking bad as of late as well, so I think they picked things up after that Rocky series. Next game and final game, we got Brandon Williamson, the fancy son. He's coming in losing 2 against Toronto and Pittsburgh. 4 earned runs in that Toronto game, 9 base hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 homer. 1 homer against the Miami Marlins. And he did take a W against the LA Dodgers. That was his most impressive win in his last 5. 8 base hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks. His control can be off at times, and his lineup can go missing sometimes, 3-2. And especially against the Pirates and their bullpen, you should not be putting up 2. But Ellie De La Cruz have been hot as of late, man. That boy put up 6 RBIs. That boy different, man. That boy different. When they get going, they get going. But this dude, Merrill Kelly, man, his lineup has not been backing him up either. He did lose against the Dodgers, lost against the Rockies. 2 earned runs, 2 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 3 earned runs, but he did come out with a victory against San Diego. Seattle, he did choke against them. He's pitching pretty serviceable though. 9 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 11 strikeouts. He's pretty pitching good. But his lineup has just not been backing him up. I think we get a under. I think we get an under right here, man. But I wouldn't doubt it if they gave up runs. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they scored over 9. I could see either side here, so I wouldn't really play the over under on this one. I would just pick my boy Merrill Kelly to get the job done. I'm gonna lean the home team. I think the Arizona wakes up this series. I think we get a high scoring series, and I think we see this get over that total. I'm gonna lean the over, but I could see the under as well, and vice versa. But I'm gonna lean Diamondbacks to get a steal right here, and that's gonna end the night for me on MLB. Keep stabbing the books. Keep prospering. We will be vicious. We gonna be killing them, man. Wait till we go crazy this NCAA season. Waiting for November. Be sure to leave a sub, and I'm gonna get at y'all, man. That's how we do it. It's your boy Yon Yon.